Hello everyone, welcome back to Database. I hope you're doing very well. Let us imagine you have a live employee database with thousands of records, and one day company announce a 10% salary hike for everyone. Or you maybe just one employee gets a big promotion. How do you update those records efficiently without messing up the entire data sets? So in this video, we are going to master one of the most powerful and practical operation in Delta Lake, updating records using Delta Table API in Databricks PySpark. By the end of this video, you will confidently know what the update operation is and why it's matter, how to use Delta Table API to update single or multiple records, how to update multiple column at once, and complete hand-on demo you can follow along with. So if you are working with Delta Lake or preparing for Databricks certification, this is going to be super valuable. So before going forward, I request you viewer to please subscribe the channel and like this video if you find this video helpful to you. Now let's dive in. Now let us move on to next topic. Okay. So you can see here before Delta Lake with Delta Table API. So before Delta Lake or before Delta Table API, we use here data frame which read entire table, modify in memory and rewrite entirely. Okay, which is slow and highly expensive process. Okay, and using Delta Table API, we target a specific file and in place of selective update. And this is lightning fast, resource efficient process. Okay, and using Delta Frame, this is highly risky of data corruption during concurrent write. Okay, and this is fully ACID compliance, safe for concurrent operation. Okay, anatomy of update syntax. Okay, so let's suppose we want to update our table. Okay, first we need to create here instance, and let's see here, this is the syntax we need to use here, delta table dot update, and then condition, this is similar to where clause, and then we use here set. Okay, so you can see here filter mechanism. First we need to apply here filter. If you do not apply here filter, then it's update all the column. And this is the key value mapping, detecting the change. This is the key and this is the value. Key represent the target column. Okay, this represent target column, for example salary. Okay, and the value is the new injected data. This is the new value or a calculated column expression. You can use here calculated column expression. All right, so let's switch to practical mode. I will walk you through every single step so you can follow along in your own Databricks notebook. Okay, so let's create here some code cell. Okay, so now let's use here step by step demo. Okay, so let's write here step demo. Okay, let me some scale up this notebook so you can clearly see. Let me collapse this. Let me also collapse this. Okay, fine. So first we need to import required library. So first let's import here from a small letter from delta dot tables. Let's delta dot table. Let me import here. What to import? Delta table. Okay, let me run this. Okay, and let us create sample data set. I have already created in notebook. Let me paste here to save time. Okay, so we simply create here three employee with employee ID, employee name and salary. This is simple example. Okay, and you can see here we creating here data frame. So let me wait to execute. So you can see here the clean table with three employee. Okay, now let's save as a delta table. Okay, so let me use here, let me write here df, this is data frame. Let's use write dot format. Let's save this in delta. Okay, and let's save, let's save as a file. So let me use here this demo it and use here this volume. Okay, use this volume path, copy this path, and also use here employee underscore, let's say delta. Okay, let me run this. Let's wait to save, and okay, this is executed successfully. Let me refresh this. So here catalog is still refreshing, you can see here. refresh catalog, taking too much time. It's taking too much time. And you can see here in YT, in volume, you can see here employee underscore delta format table is created, okay, as a file. Okay, so now let's load delta table using delta table API. Okay, so first, now this is the load delta table using delta table API. Okay, so how to load? Let's use here dt as a variable and write here delta table dot, this is file, so we need to use here for path. In previous video in delete demo we use here for name for delta table. Okay, this path. And now let me use, you can see here intelligence, so let me click here tab button to auto complete. Okay, so volume demo YT default volume demo. Okay, and this is path. You can also use here to copy this. Okay, so let me execute. So this successfully executed. Now delta table object is successfully created. This is now ready to update operation. Okay, so let us suppose we want to update here employee ID 102, and let's suppose David gets salary hike from 6,000 to 8,000. Okay, so how we can update? Let's say this is a single record example update. So let me also heading this update single records. Okay, let me heading. Okay, so how we can update? Simply use here our delta table object dt, then update syntax, and write in opening and closing bracket. First we need to apply here condition. What is condition? This condition syntax, let me use here employee underscore id equal to 102. Okay, and then use here set operator, and in curly bracket this is key value pair. So let me use here salary, all is in small letters, so this is case sensitive, and then colon, and let me use here 8,000 from 6. Okay, and we need to also use here after condition here comma. Okay, let me execute. Now this command is successfully executed, so let me verify also. So how to verify? Let's use here spark dot read dot format is our delta file, so use here delta, and let me load file path. Okay, and paste here in double quote, you can also paste, and let me use here show command. Okay, you can also use here display command, and you can see here for employee ID 102, employee name David, gets a hike from 6,000 to 8,000. Okay, you can see here this is David's salary previously, and this is new salary for David. Okay, now let's suppose we want to give 10% salary hike to all employees. This is multiple records update with no condition. Okay, so let me also write here heading date multiple records. Okay, with no condition. Okay, okay, so how we can use without? Simply use here dt object which we created previously, and let me use here update command, and without any condition I am skipping condition, and use here set operator, and use here curly bracket and salary, and then colon salary. Here is the mathematical expression 10%, we need to write here 1.10. Okay, and let me execute this command update the typing mistake. This command update all employee salary to 10%. So if you want to see, you can see here, here is 10% salary hike to all of. Okay, so let me understand line by line explanation of update syntax. So let me use here. So this is similar to where clause, this condition, and this is similar to set operator. Okay, and here is no any condition for multiple record update. Okay, so in this syntax we did not provide any condition, every row get updated. This is very useful for mass update. Okay, now let's update both salary and name for employee ID 101. Okay, so this is update multiple column at the same time. So let me heading this update table. Okay, so how to update? Let me use here dt delta table instance object and update and use here condition. We need to update only employee id 101. So let me use here condition which is equal to in quote employee id equal to 101. I want to update this only, and then use here set. First we need to use here comma, then use here set, and then in curly bracket let me here another line. So salary, and then let's I want to update salary for 101 employee id 6500, and then I also want to update here employee name. Okay, colon, let's say I want to update from John to full name. So how we can update, let me use here John. Okay, and let's say here surname. Okay, so John Miller, this is the full name. Okay, so let me execute this. So you can see here the error, a column or variable or function parameter with name not resolved. So we make here mistake. So let me use here employee correct column name. Okay, this successfully executed. So let me verify again. So using those syntax, we successfully update the employee id 101 with the employee name John Miller and salary with 6500. Okay, 6500. Okay, so this update work only on delta table, and it's also support ACID transaction. Okay, and it's also support time travel, which we see in upcoming video. Okay, and performance wise this is very smart and fast. Okay, so everyone, that's all for this session. If you enjoyed this tutorial and found it helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the future Databricks and Data Lake video. And also drop a comment below, what do you want to learn next. Okay, so in next video we will explore another powerful delta table API feature. So thank you so much for watching this. Keep learning, keep growing. I will see you in the next one. Take care. Thank you so much.